Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert Allright, NASCAR Allright All the Parts Series, Govx 200 from Phoenix Raceway, race 4 of the 2026 season, 2-1 my pick so far. This is the 49th race for the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series at Phoenix. 13 of the last 14 winners qualified in the top 8. Only one from the pole. So we have those 200 laps, 3 stages, 45, 45, and 110. 44 sets of tires, fuel windows 88 to 94. So more than likely they will pit at the end of each stage. Somebody might stay out at the end of stage 2 and get into stage 3 and pit somewhat part of stage 3 to kind of get some strategy and maybe get some track position there. But overall, in the last 17 races at flat tracks, we're talking Worldwide Technology Raceway last year, Phoenix, Richmond, New Hampshire, Iowa. On those flat tracks, Jesse Love leads the way with an average finish of 8.22 and a win. William Swalich, an average finish of 9.5. Now, Toyota has won 4 of the last 7 here. The last 5 races has had between 4 and 8 cautions, so we know we'll get 2 for stage breaks. So we may have between 2 and 4 other cautions. So that's kind of interesting. With Taylor Gray on the pole, we know Toyota runs well here, so that's actually one of those, makes you wonder. Just like Jesse Love runs well, and he's qualified second. Corey Day has an average finish at those flat tracks 11.5. I know Corey Day's been in the news a lot lately for good and bad things more than anything. Reckon his Junior Motorsports teammates and whatnot, and yeah, being a little turd on the track. I guess he got spoke to by Dale Jr. and by Rick Hendrick, so hopefully he can clean that up a little bit. Sammy Smith has won here at Phoenix, got an average finish 11.5. Taylor Gray 11.75. Sheldon Creed 12.47. Justin Allgaier 12.7 and a win. Austin Hill 13.12. Harrison Burton 14.15. And Brandon Jones 15.67. Now, in the last just 4 years, the last 8 races at just Phoenix, Jesse Love has an average finish of 4.5 and a win. Taylor Gray 6.5. Sammy Smith 9.12 and a win. Shelton Creed 9.87. Justin Allgaier 11.62. Kyle Sieg 12.0. William Swalich 12.5. Austin Hill 12.5. Nick Sanchez 12.5. And Corey Day 14.0. Now, if we look at just the average running position at Phoenix from 2025, those 2 races, Justin Allgaier average finish of 2.38, Jesse Love 5.87, Brandon Jones 6.12, Taylor Gray 6.85, Sammy Smith 9.95, Nick Sanchez 10.16, Sam Mayer 10.79, Carson Kvapil 12.77, William Swalich 13.05, and then Corey Day 13.5. Now, Taylor Gray is on the pole, but only one pole winner has won in the last 14 races. That's kind of interesting to me. Brandon Jones 3rd. Anthony Alfredo qualified 4th. That's really good for that Viking Motorsports team. Brent Cruz 5th. William Byron, Sammy Smith, Corey Day, Jeb Burton, and Kyle Sieg ran out the top 10. We did have a couple of DQ did not qualify. So Josh Williams once again in the 92, and then Blake Lotham in the 35 for Joey Gase. The 91, which was driven by Carson Kvapil last week, they got it on a provisional. Mason Maggio is starting 37th. Other notables: Daniel Dine, the 52 for AM Racing, their second car. He qualified 29th. Roger Krith is in the 32 for Jordan Anderson this week, since William Byron is in the 88. Roger qualified 25th for Jordan Anderson. Chandler Smith qualified 24th for Hedingen Racing. Let's see here. Carson's back in the 1 this week. Qualified 14th. That's really the only kind of unique thing. Brent Cruz is running here. We won't miss the next 2 weeks. On the points, obviously after 3 races, Austin Hill leading the way with a win. Jesse Love minus 28. Justin Allgaier minus 39, Sheldon Creed minus 48, and despite being in the 1 and the 91, Carson Cuopo minus 59. Raj has been in the 32 now this week, and then the 88, he's minus 64. Sammy Smith, Corey Day, each minus 68. Parker Retzlaff minus 73. Sam Mayer minus 76. Brandon Jones minus 81. And Brendan Poole minus 84. That is the 12 that would be in the chase as of right now if the chase began. Outside of the chase looking in is Taylor Gray minus 1. William Swalowicz minus 3. Patrick Starpoli minus 10. Ryan Sieg minus 13. Blaine Perkins, and that's the thing that you've noticed about Blaine. He had a good finish at Daytona, it just keeps dropping. And then Jeb is sitting 18th, currently 15 points out of the lead. So the doubleheader tomorrow is going to be IndyCar first, and then in the evening is going to be the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, and then obviously the main event on Sunday, the Cup Series. But the 4 picks to win the Govx 200 from Phoenix for the NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series seen on CW: Justin Allgaier, Jesse Love, Taylor Gray, and Brandon Jones. As always, thanks for watching the Robert Sports Show. And don't just have a great day. Have a spiffy day. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader in sports town content.